I've been knocked down, knocked out. We've had the inspector come through, and good news is we can actually start doing insulation so we can start getting itchy and scratchy. The bad news is this bathtub. So try to use the original footprint of the bathroom here. And that way we have a nice straight wall across there. Unfortunately, the inspector wants 24 inches between the curb and the bathtub. So I need 4 inches, which means the shower's got to go back that way. And basically I got to move all the plumbing and stuff that's in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my supply lines like right here. And then I'm going to cut off all of the framework and stuff, cut the supplies up there as well. And just basically slide all this over. You just don't know how much is involved in redoing all of this. So we don't want to do that. So I've screwed on some blocks to hold it all square and in shape. And so I can cut the pipes to the top and the bottom and then reframe it, slide it on over, and then just 90 the supply tubes and hook them back in there. That'll be probably the best way to do this. And I've got to put a mud pan up underneath. I've got to slope it. It's not enough just to have the membrane. You actually have to slope it up underneath of it as well on there, and you have to fill it up with water, and he'll do a water pressure test. But that won't stop us from being able to do the insulation. So I'm going to go through here, start cutting some wood, and start reframing, cutting some pipes too, and see if we can get this thing done. So not exactly how I wanted the day to go, but it still progressed forward. So that's a positive. All right, time to go to work. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So, here at the Red Brick House, after Mr. Inspector came through, and we got to do a little change in here. On the shower, I've got to move it basically 6 inches this way. Not what I want to do, but it's not the end of the world. So we're going to get to work on that. But we have some other news that's kind of interesting, to say the least. The NFL is now being investigated for workplace issues. Letitia James in New York City, prosecutor, as well as California, are opening an investigation basically saying that no institution is above the law. So workplace harassment and toxic environment, you have to believe that some of this is definitely going to be tied to the Commanders' left hand up and Dan Snyder, where I'm sure that the NFL is going to say, you know what? We've been doing things about this. We've been proactive. We've actually hired female coaches and things and people in the front offices to make a difference in what they're doing. Will that be enough? I don't know. But yeah, this is a different world than what it used to be. Things that you used to do, you can't any longer, so to speak. But hang on for a second. used to do, they can't any longer. And so it's a different world than what it used to be. And we'll see what happens with the NFL in this investigation, so to speak. Well, here's some good news at least. At least I'll have some more of these old boards that I can actually use to make some real lumber, because this is priceless wood right here, this antique heart pine. Sometimes in life is funny. You can try and do everything right, and no matter how hard you try, sometimes you can't please everybody. It's just the way it is. But anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to get back to work here on taking down and rebuilding this wall, and it's going to be all right. All right? Peace. Okay, so friends, here's what we've done. We have moved our curb here. We've got 25.5 inches. So by the time we put the cement board and the board on here, that'll give us 24 and 3/4. So we got 3/4 of an inch extra space. We've cut our supply lines to the top and the bottom, and we've got the whole wall still here in one piece with all of our plumbing, which is good. So we've taken out the back wall out there. So now it's a matter of putting in the new pieces up in here. We'll put some extra blocking up there for the new wall. And we'll be able to reset this. Unfortunately, our pan liner, we're going to have to replace that, so that's an additional about $40 or so. But we'll be able to reconnect this without a problem and put a test on it and make sure that it's still holding pressure. So not what you really wanted to do, but it's okay because we got it worked out. So onward and upward. Let's get the rest of this stuff cleaned up and out, get our extra floor pieces put in place, get this plumbed up and nailed up, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so after our screw up, we're okay. We've gotten the wall moved over, we're reframing it, and we're putting a cutout here for shampoo and soaps and stuff like that. So no harm, no foul. We screwed up, but we fixed it. And we'll just have to get a new membrane in here and do some blocking here at the bottom for the shower pan. But we're in good shape. Yay! Yay! Alrighty. This kind of stole my thunder here a bit, but it's alright. We'll be okay. So onward and upward. Finish getting this squared away. I've got to build a rack basically in the crawl space in the basement there for the heating and air conditioning unit. So we'll do that next. All right, so there we go. We've got it reframed up. We're going to get a new piece of membrane here and put it in here. And I've just got to go through and redo my pipes in here. No big deal to go ahead and get those 90'd right over there. So I'll get that done a little bit later. I'm going to go downstairs now because I need to get the build a platform for the HVAC unit to go down there. So I get that done, then we're really rocking and rolling. Whew. Always so much to do. Always so much to do. All right, let's get downstairs and get moving on that. Well, one good thing, at least, about having to move that wall and all that, look at this. This right here, that's a 2x4. Okay. Guess what this is going to become? This is going to become part of our countertop. Yeah. These are some of the studs that were in there. We'll get the nails pulled out of it, run them through the thickness sander, and get them cleaned up. But yeah, that's some good old wood there. Nothing wrong with old wood, I tell you that. Nothing wrong with old wood. So, let's get a stepping. Now, that's something you don't see every day. Hey! Wow. On tour in Waynesboro. I need him to stop off here. This is an old place. It's on tour. It should be here. Yeah, this place, a lot older than that is. A lot older than him too. Whew, it's been a long day, but things are getting good. What we did, it looks like a battleship's bunk beds, but it's actually the platform for the unit to go down here. This is a 2-ton Goodman unit that's going to go right here. Good thing is there's a closet right above us. That's where the return air will go up, so it'll be a high return. The registers will all go through the floor here, and they're getting it up in place. See if it fits. It just fits. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it just fits in there. Say, what are you hitting? I think you're, yeah. One of your nails is, yeah, there you go. One of the nails didn't go all the way flush, but that's where the unit will be able to sit. And the trunk line will go in that way, and it'll come back this way. Come back this way and be able to feed. We've got 4 registers that'll go across the front of the house up under here. There'll be another one over this corner, and then the rest of them will be all over in there. So, yeah, that's going to work out good. And that is the return duct that's going to go right up in here. So it's going to work out perfect, I think. Let's see.